Welcome to the 2003 Cricket World Cup. Today's match coming to you from the beautiful coastal city of Durban on the east coast of South Africa. It's match number 5 and it's between Bangladesh and Canada at the home of the KwaZulu-Natal Dolphins in Durban.
The pitches in these one-day games usually attract quite a bit of attention, and there should be no difference here in Durban. A few batsmen looking at this pitch might be a bit worried. Let's have a closer look and see why. There's quite a bit of grass. Look at this. Lots of grass on the surface and quite a bit of greenery in that grass. But the experts here in Durban say no problem. Should not affect the lateral movement. If that is so, the ball should come sweet down to the bat. It's dry, it's hard. What may create some problems, though, is the fact that this pitch has a few cracks. Have a look at this one in particular. It's reasonably close to the batsman. It could create a few problems. It's very wide. It has been exposed to the sun all day. It may get a bit wider, but not much wider. As this is a day-night game, the team that wins the toss may want to bat first. I think that's a good idea. The ball swings around quite a bit here in Durban in the evening. Get the runs early. Let the team who bats second worry about what happens later on.
Well, there you see just a few waves out there. And it's pretty warm, 30 degrees centigrade expected, no rain expected at all. And there's a light easterly breeze blowing across the ground, and that doesn't normally bring rain at all. The ground in immaculate condition.
It's time for the very important toss, and to my left I've got Joe Harris, the Canadian captain. To his left we've got Khalid Masood, the Bangladesh captain, and to his left Gundapa Vishwanath, the match referee. Joe Harris, I think you have got the coin. Head is the call. Mr. Match referee, it's a tail. Joe, you have won the toss. What are you going to be doing?
We're going to bat first today. I think the track looks pretty good for batting. It's nice and firm. Bit of grass and all. I think it's going to be pretty consistent right throughout the day. And looking at the wonderful day it is, I don't think there's going to be a dew effect on this track today. So I think we're going to go at it first.
Any worry about batting second on the lights? That wasn't taken into consideration at all. You just don't want to bat second?
No, we just want to back ourselves. I think we had discussed that we're going to go at it first, and we're going to stick with that and go with our game plan. The concern about batting on the lights, obviously we're not used to it. Only a few of the players have played on the lights, so we had one practice game on the lights. So we didn't really discuss it as a negative factor. We would have probably gone at it and not thought of it any different batting on the lights. But this is our plan, and just want to stick with it.
You haven't spoken to any locals about the pitch at all then?
I've talked to a couple of people about the pitch, and they've said quite a few positive things. I'm looking at some of the scores that have been come out of this on this wicket. They're all in excess of 250, so I think it's a good batting track.
Okay, Joe, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Khalid, obviously you have absolutely no choices to what you do, but are you unhappy with the situation?
Yeah, it's okay. I actually lost the toss, so we have to bat, and I will try to restrict them as small total as you can.
The locals say that the ball swings around a bit more in the afternoon. Not worried about that?
No, actually, not worried about that because we have to play now both teams, and if, I lost the toss, so no problem. And I will try to play according to the ball, situation.
Big match for you. I've got to win this.
Yeah, obviously, every match is big for us, and everybody is watching for us in our country, and hopefully we'll do well. And if I give 100%, inshallah, we'll get a result.
Okay, Khalid, good luck.
Thanks, thank you very much.
Well, that's the situation down here. Canada have won the toss and they'll be batting first.
So Canada have won the toss and have elected to bat, and that's the Canadian team. The captain is Joe Harris, and let's say he's an accomplished player. He's been around the block for a while. Not well-known names in the cricketing world, but when you look through them, just Davison has also been around a while. Plays for the South Australian team. And Bill Cliff, he plays out of New Zealand. So a big game. It's good of them to win the toss and be brave enough to say, right, we'll go out and bat. the Bangladesh side, captained by Khalid Mashood, the wicketkeeper. 52 one-days, the most experienced man in the side. Just 27 years old. And a good bowling attack. We know Alok Kapeli turned the ball, and they say that Murtaza, who's just come into the side, has got a bit of pace. 19 years old, he's played 4 one-days. So there'll be a bit of interest there. Habibul Bashar, also an accomplished batsman. But a big game for both sides, no doubt. The supporters of Bangladesh and Canada will be looking for a win from either of the sides.
Don Davison. And then Ishwar Maharaj, the left-hander. And that's well played. Runs right away from a low full toss and well struck. Outfield is fast, and there'll be chance there for 3. So that's a good confident start for the Canadians, and they'll get a full because of some very slack work in the outfield by the Bangladeshis. Just the 4 one-day internationals. That's very well struck. That's a very good shot, first ball. My goodness. Well, they may only have been here for 2 weeks, but they certainly have played a couple of very good shots off the first ball they received. Maharaj at the opposite end, and now Davison. Touch it, gone. Looking for the hook shot. Now let's see. Umpire signals. Now what does he signal? Seemed to have come off something. And the umpire, all he does is signal an over. Certainly was a deflection there. Definitely seemed to be a deflection. Nice lifter.
Attempted hook shot. Comes off the shoulder. Pretty confident appeal. It's just a matter of whether it touched something on the way through before it hit the shoulder. Umpire Brian Gerling decides that it didn't.
Well, that's gone over the top, off the top edge. Almost carried for 6. Doesn't matter how they come. He's very keen on the hook shot. Davison not really meant it. End of the over, 17 without loss. Beautifully bowled. Seemed to have everything covered. And right through Davison. So the first wicket goes to Murtaza. 18 for 1 Canada. And a superb delivery. Testing the batsman out earlier with short balls. And this time well up. And Davison had no answer.
Superb delivery. He got that one bang on line. Davison looked to have everything covered, but that front foot didn't really go anywhere. Came off his pad onto the stumps through that gap that he left between bat and pad. He'll be disappointed. Played a couple of good shots, but in the end, Murtaza got it right. Threw him forward, nipped it back in, and that's the first wicket for Bangladesh.
Very solidly built right-hander. And from all reports, one who doesn't mess around, he goes after it. Stroke maker.
Bending at that, going over the slip region. Very, very fortunate for. And that has encouraged some of the crowd here, appreciating. It doesn't matter how they come, the runs are coming for the Canadians. But the shot not in control of that. 28 for 1. Uppish, and that is taken, or is it? No, it's not been claimed. Sanwar made a good effort there. Had to dive across and forward, but just couldn't scoop his fingers underneath the ball.
Just took it out of bounds. Glad they didn't come up and try and claim it. We have seen that happen in the past. You can see that he had his palms facing the ground. He knew it would fall short.
Played uppishly but safely in the gap through the covers. There's a chase on here, but he's not going to catch it. 4 runs. Delectable shot from the batsman Maharaj.
Not the best of starts at Borsha, but Maharaj will be happy with this. This was beautifully timed. No great effort. The placement was also very good. You have got to find those gaps.
This turn on the leg side. What a nice shot. Lovely roll of the wrist. Timed it to perfection, and the ball went zooming over this green turf at Kingsmead for 4 more runs. Excellent batting here by Mirage for the Canadians. Again, that's up in the air, and he's got him. Sanwa takes the easiest of catches, checking his shot there, pushed on the leg stump, couldn't keep the ball down, and that is the second Canadian wicket down at 47.
I think Mirage will be a little bit disappointed with that. It was slightly offline. That wasn't quite the line that he was asked to be bowling. Tapash Boyshub in line with just about mid-stump, something that should have been worked comfortably through the onside. Not too sure if it stopped on him or not. Mirage, all he did was succeeded in just lobbing it quite comfortably to mid-wicket. You can see there, it hit the middle of the bat. The timing wasn't there at all. Sanwa taking a very easy catch. Those are the types of catches that you want to be getting. It's 47 for 2.
Ian Bulcliffe is the new man in. He's played 8 matches in the ICC Trophy of 2001 and scored 217 runs. That's swatted away over backward point. What a delectable shot. Had the width, had the length is slightly short going outside the off stump, and it was hit away majestically for 4 runs.
Too much width. Just pushed it a little bit too wide of that off stump.
Here's Tapash. And that's spanked. That's a huge hit by Chumney. It's gone all the way, a magnificent blow. Well, you were told what to expect from Chumney before the match. He's a goer. It was in there, and he put it over long on.
It certainly was a good shot from Chumney. Just what the Canada side needed right now. It's bowled at 130 kilometres an hour. Picks it up outside off stump. Bang. That's a big hit down that neck of the woods.
Hurry. Would have been very, very tight indeed. He stretched right out in the end. Chumney doesn't seem too happy with himself for trying to take that single. He's been having a little difficulty with stretching that muscle of his. Pulled away, the outfield is fast, he'll go for 4. Picked up the length very, very quickly, Chumney. He is probably Canada's most dangerous batsman. He's gone. Run out. Absolute tragedy for Canada. Chumney, the danger man. Ball behind him. He took off. Really, it was Burcliffe at the opposite end who should have made the decision and might well have done so. The ball was behind Chumney Hawk, and we see that. Batsman taking off without really realizing what was going on behind him, and he's gone.
It's always the call of the man that can see the ball the best. And the ball's behind the batsman. Chumney had no reason to run. In a flash, and he was gone. Well, that is a huge wicket right now.
So Desmond Chumney goes 28 of 25 deliveries, 70 for 3. That's a fine stroke. Superbly shot, got up right up on his toes, found the gap in the covers and gets a boundary for it. Lovely shot, full toss, asked for it, second boundary in the over. Bicep being expensive here.
Reasonably well. That's short, and that's hoisted away. That's an excellent shot there. Welcome back, a couple of whistles. He's dived for it, he's framed it, and he's got him. He's got his man. He tried to sweep that ball away, got a faint edge onto the pads, and Khalid Masood, alert, as I was just saying, he has to be alert, and he did extremely well, diving to his left, and that is the end of another Canadian batsman, the captain.
Attempted sweep shot, a little bit of extra bounce. That was the undoing of the batsman. Gloved it, and very comfortable catch at the end there. That's the 4th Canadian wicket going down. Joe Harris out for 4, 92 for 4.
Of the first ball of the next over from Rafiq. He's leaned back and cut that ball away, timed it to perfection, and placement was excellent. So he's good in front as well as behind the wicket. Very good batting here by Bill Cliff. Now that is well struck. That had a lot of it. It was rather short. He leans back and cuts it away, and that brings up the 100 for the Canadians. It's up in the air, and it's the leading edge, taken very comfortably. Tried to close the face of his bat. Sanwa gets another wicket, and that is the 5th wicket down for Canada at 104.
Have a look at this dismissal. It's across the ball, and that's the leading edge. He was aiming towards mid-wicket. A better option would have been either mid-on or mid-off, and the simplest of catches to a lock. De Groot is out for naught, and a big blow for Canada, 104 for 5.
Now he's got more room there, and he's got what the ball deserved. Short outside the off stump and cut away, and a very welcome 4 for the Canadians.
Poor delivery width, that's exactly what Bill Cliff was looking for. He timed it very well.
He is locked with that one. That's going over the mid-long on region for 6 runs. So take that, he says. You've kept me back long enough. Get your own back. Well done, Sattar.
That was a better stroke. Played with some conviction. The first one he's really had a go at, and he's hit it well. Got inside it, kept his head nice and still, hit through the line. Over mid-on for big 6. That'll give him some confidence.
That's going to be close. Yes, it is out. Just a forward prod, picked the wrong line.
Has been a struggle for Sator. Hasn't been able to get anything in his quarter. I think it was the onside. And this was a good delivery. Once the line is off stump, around there he struggles a bit. It's just on off stump. Carried straight on, leg in the way. Pretty difficult for the bat to get around that leg to play the ball. And that's pretty plumb.
Again, a bit of hesitation. He should be out here. That's good fielding, and another run out.
This is total disaster for Canada. Shumley was batting so well. Desmond Shumley, 28 from 25 deliveries. He was run out. And now the other batsman that had been going so well, Ian Bilcliffe, going the same route. Ashish Bagai must have said something though. He's the one playing the shot. He has taken a step or two. Bilcliffe perhaps thought the ball would have gone past the straight mid-wicket. Didn't get anywhere near past him. Nowhere in the picture. Not a bad knock, but it's much too short for his team. It's 134 for 7.
Short delivery. And a boundary. Played it on. Dragged it onto the stumps. So Bagai goes, the young keeper. Extravagant stroke. Diverted back into his stumps. 8th wicket down for 146.
Not a good shot, no feet to speak of. Dragged it on bottom edge onto off stump. He'll be disappointed with that. 146 for 8.
Sliced away. So Curran has got a boundary. He hasn't looked bad since he's come in for a number 10. Welcome runs. Leg before, he's got him this time. Thurai Singham very indecisive in his movement, so Mohammad Rafiq has come back and right away has taken the 9th wicket. Canada struggling here, 159 for 9.
No doubt in umpire Jerling's mind. Hit him on the move. Pretty low. Hit him in line. That would have hit middle stump halfway up. It's a 9th wicket. Down 159 for 9.
The crowd on their feet applauding the Canadian players, and the Bangladeshi supporters also being urged on to get the last wicket. Good partnerships throughout for the Canadians. Reasonably good. I mean, they could do with 50-run partnerships, but they haven't managed. That's hit away nicely. And that's been taken as a wonderful catch right in the deep at cover. That was hit away quite firmly. And Tapas Boisho has taken an extremely good catch.
Excellent catch by Boisho. I'm sure everyone was thinking on the Canadian side at any rate that was another boundary. A full toss, sliced away, didn't go very high at all. It was going very rapidly. Have a look at this catch. Well taken. Every run is so important in these limited over games.
Canada all out for 180. Innings of note came from Ian Burcliffe, who was unfortunately run out after scoring 42. Good efforts from Chumney and Maharaj, and then at the end a good partnership for the 10th wicket. 180 all out Canada after they won the toss earlier this afternoon.
6 bowlers used by Bangladesh. Manjul Islam waited until the very last over of the game to get his wicket, but they all contributed wickets for everyone. Sanwar was saying having 10 overs, 2 for 26, most economical.
That is the target for Bangladesh. 181 runs needed in their 50 overs. Required run rate of 3.62.
That's powerfully struck, better before. That's the first boundary. That's encouraging the Bangladesh change room. Short and wide, it's the top edge. It'll go for 4 over second slip. That'll encourage Joseph.
Up and over. He gave that one the full treatment. Top edge. Flew well over second slip. It's a short delivery and it's wide. The cut shot was definitely on. Probably didn't quite go where he intended it to. He was looking more over point somewhere. but safe enough. Third man had no chance. Joseph got a bit excited. He thought he beat his man.
Nicely played. Walked away. That'll be 4. Well, it's been a good over now for Bangladesh. Joseph had done well. 20 for no loss. That's a good shot. Once it had found the gap, it was always going to roll away for 4.
That was an excellent shot. Cover drive, straight out the textbook. Front foot to the pitch of the ball. Just opened the face of the bat slightly, but the timing was absolutely perfect.
I like the way Hanan gets balanced when he plays. Gets into line early. Keeps the head still. A lot of talent. That should be out, and it is. That's the first wicket. Joseph's got it. Al-Sahari is gone.
Big throw for Canada. Joseph strikes. Tempted, lofted on drive. Didn't hit it in the middle at all. Holding out at mid-on. So that's a big blow for Canada.
Pretty unnecessary. Going along pretty well. And then a slog across the line. Didn't middle it. Straight to that mid-on.
In the air, but through. Go all the way to the boundary. There was a shot of catch it, because it was in the air for a while, but it found the gap, went away very quickly across the outfield for a boundary.
An element of risk in that shot, really not in control, slicing it, but fortunately no fielders close enough to catch that ball. Enough power on it though to take it to the point boundary.
Nice shot. Beautifully played off the legs. They'll go for 4. Direction wrong, length too full.
Drifting down the left side, easy pickings for Hanan Chakar. Quickly onto that, little flick of the wrist, and it went speeding along. Just on the leg side, perfect timing, and the placement also very good. No chance for those two fielders chasing after that to cut it off before it reached the road.
Edged and gone. Second wicket. Bagai takes the catch. The Canadians are exuberant out there. They really have played with energy and enthusiasm, and they've been rewarded with the second wicket. So Bangladesh at 44 for 2. Can we have an upset on our hands?
Habibul Bashir has fallen to this kind of shot so many times. Playing at a ball wide outside the off stump, not really moving his foot to the pitch of the ball, just flying at the ball and getting an outside edge, and a very good catch taken there by Bagai. Absolutely delighted, and that is the second wicket down for Bangladesh. Habibul Bashir back in the pavilion without opening his account. It's 44 for 2.
That kid has been holding court down there all day. He's just a bundle of energy, and what a character.
I think he's the official cheerleader for the Canadians, the way he's going. Look at him go. He's enjoying every moment of it. The expressions, he knows he's on camera somehow.
Gone! Third wicket. Cottingham gets the wicket in his first over. Canada on fire. Bangladesh lose their third wicket to 46. And the Canadians can't conceal their joy.
Extraordinary happenings here at the Kingsmead. Hanan Chakar going for a shot, a drive outside the off stump, getting a faint edge. Again, no foot movement. guilty of that, most of the Bangladeshi batsmen, and Bagai takes a more simpler catch. So Canadians really into the game now. Hanan Chakar out for 25. It's 46 for 3.
Nice shot. That'll be 4. That's a perfect straight drive. Didn't put any effort into the shot. It's all timing and placement. Little relief for the Bangladeshis from the tension of those 2 quick wickets.
They need some more of those. The 50 comes up, 53 for 3, and a lovely looking shot. Perfectly timed, straight past the bowler, and a lot of power in it. No chance for any of the fielders to cut it off. This is what the 2 batsmen need to get back their confidence after losing those early wickets.
Well, that's a bad ball. Tried a slow one and spanked away down the ground, so 2 fours in the over. Relieving the tension for Bangladesh. It's 57 for 3.
Lot to do for the 2 batsmen out there in the middle now. Down the left side, flick to it. There's a chase on here for the fielder. He's not going to get to it. 4 more runs. Easing the pressure for the Bangladeshis.
Canadians are getting a bit excited. I think they should leave that to the few supporters that they have got in the stands and concentrate on the job on hand. Codrington just slipping a bit down the leg side there, perhaps just straining a bit, trying to perhaps bowl a bit too quickly. It's all about control. That's gone. Wrong line from Davis Joseph, and he knows it.
Frustrated with himself. Just that classical mistake bowlers sometimes make when the ball is swinging it away, then they start it too straight and it doesn't swing. That's exactly what happened on that occasion. It was a very good shot, very wristy through square leg, racing over this fast outfield.
I agree. And again, Davis Joseph has struck.
Seen it on their recent tour in South Africa. They don't like the bounce. Their technique is often found wanting. And this was another example. Playing away from the body, just taking out the bat. Outside edge, good piece of bowling by Joseph. He jumps wide of the crease, digs it in, gets steep bounce, but footwork nowhere. Playing away from the body and a good catch behind.
Bangladesh now 76 for 4. This is just the 17th over, but just 6 wickets in the hutch. Don't want to be losing any more around now. That's a good shot. That's the best shot so far.
That was a lot better. The delivery was further up. It was there to drive. On this occasion, the footwork was spot on. The timing as well.
Bit of movement through the air, but much too full. Well, one slip has been taken out now.
4 bowlers used. Interesting to know who Harris will turn to as his 5th. That's a drifter. He's got him. That's the wicket that Canada wanted. He misjudged the line, misjudged the movement as well, missed the sweep. Leg before, key wicket.
Well, we talked about the game being on a knife edge. It's still there. Davison has got his man. Just at the time Bangladesh were trying to get themselves out of trouble. That's the on ball, no doubt about it, and there is absolutely no doubt about it. You couldn't ask for an easier decision to make than that.
done like a dinner, as they say. So gone for 25, 106 for 5. Gone! Leg before! That is a tremendous wicket. Codrington strikes. And Alok Kapali, probably the one that Bangladesh were looking to carry them through, and Canada now feel that they have it. They haven't yet, of course, but the smiles tell the story.
Well, does it hit him outside line? That's the big question. What do you think, Tony?
Made a little high. In line. The umpire's made the decision, so he has to go. 108 for 6. In the air, well taken. Beautifully held low down. Canada have this match now in their grasp. 108. Another wicket goes, and they're jubilant out in the middle and off the field as well. They can sense that they're on the verge of history, Canada. 108 for 7.
Well, so they should be. This could be the final nail. He mishit it. He could have hit it anywhere. It was short. It turned and straight to mid-on. Good catch. Vital one. Khalid Mashoud, the captain's gone just for one. And it's now 108 for 7.
Okay, it's near you. Mohammad Rafiq has stamped himself. That's what he's going to do. I'm going to be brave. Go down with guns blazing.
Well, Dales will push a man back to keep it off now on the fence, and he lost the same question. Chuck it up a bit higher. He's got a silly point in place. Don't mishit it. Just maybe an extra cover back the point on the fence might be a good call. Keep the silly point in. Yeah, well, there he goes out right now.
Over the top again. He's got him away for another 4. Mohammad Rafiq hitting the ball well. No real risk in that. Hit it cleanly.
He's very strong outside the off stump. I'm just thinking maybe Davison should consider coming over the wicket, bowling to his legs, hitting against the spin if he wants to slog. Both shots pretty good. In the air, mind you.
Oh, he's edged down, and that's they've claimed the catch. They're going for a run. The umpires are talking to each other, not sure whether the catch has been taken cleanly. But he is walking the batsman. The other batsman was going to the other end, created a little bit of confusion. But the batsman was actually walking back to the pavilion. That is another wicket down, and Bangladesh are in dire straits.
Things definitely not looking too good here at all for Bangladesh. Codrington bowling beautifully. Again outside the off stump. Again pushing at a ball that's a bit wide. Took it very low. Suppose that's why the non-striker thought that there might have been a bit of doubt there. But he has to go. It's 119 for 8.
The writing on the wall for Bangladesh. Mashrafi Murtaza is the new batsman. The fall of the previous wicket. And he's got his work carved out. 119 for 8. Only 2 more wickets for Canada to take and create an upset in this World Cup. The Canadians, here's the reason Mashrafi is in the middle. Kavach Burship pushing at that one and taken well in the end in the slips. Vasata, and that was a good catch. Absolutely delighted is the bowler.
How many edges have we seen going down into that slip cordon. The wicket keeper and the slip cordon have been very busy throughout this Bangladeshi innings. Hit wide of off stump, just pushing without actually getting close enough to the ball. Took it low, held on well though.
It's very well there. Catching has been exemplary. Oh, is this locked to Qatar again? Didn't know anything about that. Just helped it on his way, and that is the 9th wicket down for Bangladesh. And Canada are on the verge of a major upset. They have played exceedingly well, and even though they may be the winners of Test cricket, they are a Test team. But Canada has really performed extraordinarily here at the Kingsmead.
They certainly have. Sattar again coming into the act. Codrington again, that line is so important to keep that line just about off stump. The length is a little bit different on this occasion, but it's the line. Again caught comfortably in the slip cordon. 9 wickets down, 119 on the board.
Pensive faces. Can't be Bangladeshi supporters, no, but they are Canadian supporters, but they look pensive. They should be smiling. Ah, that's up in the air. He's going to be out. There's a man getting out of the wicket and he's taking it off. Canada have won this match. Bangladesh all out for 120. Delighted Canadians. Extraordinary performance by Canada here. Doing well in their batting innings to reach 180. And then bowling out a Test playing nation, Bangladesh, 120 all out. Canada win this match comfortably, convincingly, and they've given a super performance. They can be very proud of what they've done today, outplaying Bangladesh. And this is the fall of the last wicket, that of Mohammad Rafiq, who was trying to hoist it away over the mid-wicket region. Got on the sliced the ball a little bit of an adjustment, going back, and that was a good catch coming over his head. Well taken there, and he is absolutely thrilled. Davison in the act, in the field. Mohammad Rafiq out for 12, and Bangladesh all out for 120. Canada win by 60 runs. The Canadian batting card, Maharaj and Davison opening. Davison went early for 8. Maharaj played a reasonably good innings for 24. Chumney chipped in with 28, but the innings of note was Burcliffe, who was unfortunately run out for 42. He was the mainstay of the team, and later 13 from Sattar and 16 from Codrington, who also bowled extremely well, taking 5 wickets. I think he's going to be in the minds of whoever is agitating for the man of the match. 180 all out, 49.1 overs. And the Bangladeshi bowling was good. All the wickets shared by the 6 bowlers. Manzurul Islam 1 for 30, 2 for 38 for Mashrafi Taposh, 1 for 28. Mohammad Rafiq 1 for 34. Sanma Hussain 2 for 26, and Alok Kapali 1 for 19. So that is the situation, the match summary. Canada 180. Bangladesh bundled out for 120. Canada won by 60 runs.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's presentation ceremony for the first game here in Kingsmead in the 2003 World Cup. Joining me for the presentation this evening is Mr. Terence Parking, the deaf South African Olympic swimmer. Can I first of all invite Khalid Masood to come forward and have a few words with us, please? Khalid, this must be a very disappointing day for you.
Yeah, obviously it's very disappointing day for us, and I think we batted very badly in this match. That's why we lost the match.
You didn't do that badly in the field. You must have been quite confident going out to bat.
Yeah, obviously we're confident of 180. Then we're really confident, but after that we couldn't bat it well. That's why it's happened.
Before the game started, you said every game is so important. Now the other 5 are even more important.
Yeah, obviously they qualified in the World Cup, so I think every match is important for every team. So I think everybody can beat any team. I think. Yeah.
You have a big job ahead of you now to remotivate this team for the other 5 games, though.
Yeah, obviously the boys we got some few likings. I know that, but we will try to next match. We'll try to come back again in the next match.
Okay, Khalid, good luck.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Mr. Khalid Masood, ladies and gentlemen, the Bangladeshi captain. Can I now invite Mr. Joe Harris to come forward and have a few words with us? Joe, you must be a bit happy this evening.
Oh, I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do afterwards, but I'm absolutely thrilled.
No, keep that one private. But going into the game, having made 180, did you think that was enough?
Well, you know, anytime, once the team's got a target on the board, you've got to take that as that's being enough. And, you know, we'd hoped to get some early wickets, and which we did, and the boys, you know, did a fantastic job of keeping the pressure on, staying motivated, and we had a fantastic crowd watching us today and supporting us. So that's all we needed, actually, to push us along.
The crowd did a very good job, but your fielders did brilliantly. The guys were brilliant in the field.
The guys, you know, we've spent 2.5 weeks in this country in the wonderful weather that they have here, and the boys have worked hard. You know, Gus and our physio have pushed us through our limits, and it's obviously worked out, and it's paid off right here. And boys feel it extremely well. The bowlers bowl consistently well right throughout the innings, and you know, and obviously the hard work's paid off. We're thrilled with the victory. It's first for Canada. It's first for all of us because, you know, first time we've been in the World Cup, and hopefully we can continue along at the same rate.
Well, I'm sure you'll be hoping for another victory or two.
You know, we came here with the hope to, you know, to have a couple of victories and compete very well against some of the major countries. We've got one. We need one more, and this, you know, we're a greedy bunch of Canadians. We may want a few more.
Okay, Joe, remember, this is just the first game. Don't overdo the celebrations.
Oh, no, we won't at all. I'm going to show you we're good boys. We won't do that.
Okay, good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Joe Harris and the Canadian team for winning this first game. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the match. I don't think it takes too much imagination to imagine who that is. Mr. Austin Codrington, with immaculate figures of 5 for 27 in 9 overs. Austin, congratulations.
Thank you.
You have the ball in the right area almost the entire night.
Yeah, well, it's the coach and my skipper keep telling me just keep it outside off stump, out a good length, and good things will happen.
Well, you got a wicket in your first over, the best way to start.
Yeah, true. A lot of confidence after that.
Did you expect that you were bowling such a long spell? Did your captain give you any idea before, or did you, after the first over, because you got that weekend, think, okay, I've got a lot of overs to bowl here?
No, I know I have to bowl my 10 overs, which is a long spell, and because I'm one of the main bowler in the team, so I have to get in my 10, and it worked for me. I did well, so it keep me on bowling.
Yes, I know you have to get in your 10, but were you expecting a little break in between?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Austin, you've done well here. 5 more games to go. Good luck in the other 5.
Thank you.
You can now get your gold watch from Terence Parkin, the Man of the Match award. Congratulations again to Austin Codrington. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the presentation ceremony.
New mobile R740. आवाज ऐसी जो दूर तक सुनाई दे.
Presented by
टेलीनॉर के बेहतरीन नेटवर्क के साथ करो मुमकिन